back. You're watching The Money Show, and it's time to get your mutual fund portfolio queries answered. And for that, I have with me Anil Rego, founder and CEO of Right Horizons. Anil, good evening and welcome to the show. We are joined by our first viewer as well. I have Praveen on the phone line with me. Praveen, hi, good evening. You're calling from?
I'm from Bangalore.
All right. So I believe you want to take a first step towards your investment, and your first financial goal is your child's education. And the goal is coming up in next 5 years, for which you want to have an investment plan. I just want to understand, it's 2 CR for this particular goal?
That's great.
Okay. What would be your monthly investment amount, or how would you like to invest?
I'd like to go assets, but I don't know how much I should invest and where I should invest.
Sure.
But after 5 years, I would like to withdraw probably like 30 to 40 lakhs every year for the school
After
fees.
5 years? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sure. All right, so let's help you out with this particular goal. So, Anil, 2 CR for the kids' education, and then after 5 years, he wants to withdraw for school fees, almost 35 to 45,000. So, what should be the investment amount per month?
So if you need to, build up a 2 crore portfolio by 5 years, then effectively you will need almost like 2.52 lakhs per month to be, invested to achieve that particular goal. Now, it's possible that he may also have certain assets there. To that extent, if he has something in lump sum right now, to that extent, this 2.52 lakhs will go down. The second part is you may start a little lower, and you may need to increase it as you go forward if one has to be able to achieve that. And in doing so, I would suggest maybe you could diversify across a combination of, say, large cap, a combination of even participate in, say, hybrids. Okay, and maybe there again break it up between aggressive hybrids and, say, something like a balanced advantage fund. So on the large caps, maybe an ICICI Pru blue chip is something you could use. On aggressive hybrids, say ICICI Pru equity and debt can be an option. And on balanced advantage, you could use a HDFC balanced advantage fund. Added to that, he can also bring in for the later years, because he's not requiring it all in one go to withdraw. In the later years, he could also use a bit of flexi cap and even a mid cap fund there. Multi-cap, so flexi cap can be HDFC flexi cap, and even a mid cap we can use a HDFC mid cap, and multi-cap can be, say, a Nippon India multi-cap, and can see whether he wants to also take a little bit of a bet on a small cap fund, in which case he can probably use a Nippon India small cap fund, and I think he can break it out across all of these different schemes across multiple categories, so that he has a diversified one. But as he comes closer to his retirement of or requirement for 5 years, then slowly he should also start pushing out some of the funds into debt funds, so that he's not taking equity market risk beyond a point, at least 1 or 2 years. If the outlook is there or requirement is there, he should be completely in debt at that point of time. To that extent.
All right, sure. So, Praveen, ICICI Pru Blue Chip, HDFC Mid Cap Opportunity, Nippon India Small Cap, Nippon India Multi Cap, ICICI Pru Equity and Debt, HDFC Balance Advantage, HDFC Flexi Cap is what is recommended to you. If you've not noted down the fund's name, it's okay. You can watch it on our YouTube also, because the show will be uploaded on the channel's YouTube. But apart from that, anything else you want to ask, Anil?
Like HDFC small caps are not aggressive for 5 years time. Is it okay to invest in those as well? No?
All right, Anil, 5 years time, small cap. Is it not too risky?
So I'm assuming that he doesn't need all the money in one go. So
Okay, yeah,
something
sure.
like this will be for the last installment probably.
Yeah. All right, so you can extend your investment time in a small cap fund is what is recommended. All the best, Praveen. Let's move on. And Anil, I have Mr. Raghuraman's question. It's via email. And he says that he's been investing 11,500 monthly and doing it since almost 8 months roughly. He wants to know if there is any change required in his portfolio. I'll just read out the name of the funds: HDFC Large and Mid Cap, ICICI Pru Large and Mid Cap, ICICI Pru Blue Chip, Parag Parikh Flexi Cap, Kotak Emerging Equity, Nippon India Small Cap, and Nippon India Large Cap.
Yeah, so I think he's done a reasonably good job. So congratulations to him. It's also just less than a year since he started it. Also doing it, some form in SIPs. So when you're doing all of these, you shouldn't be looking to change your funds too often. So I think he could just go back and continue with it. The only point that I may say is, do you want so many funds, and do you just look at what are the amounts which are going? For example, Nippon India large cap has, only a 500 rupees a month going. So that doesn't make sense to have that small slice. So you can either, merge it off into something else, okay, or, merge one of the other, funds into it, and distribute it so that at least you have something reasonable, while you're doing, and not you're having very, very small funds which don't make too much of a difference to you.
All right, so that's the suggestion for Raghuraman, and with that, it's time up on the show also today. Anil, thank you so much for taking time out and helping our viewers. I'm going to leave our viewers with our WhatsApp number and email ID where you can send across your questions and also speak to our expert and get your life financial planning done on the show. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.